Now, I'm speaking to the youths of this nation. I know this is not the youth of the nation, but this is a token. We are like a covenant token of the young people of our nation. So we are like a quorum in the spirit. Are you hearing me now? So I assume I'm speaking to the entire young people of Nigeria. And most especially the Christian folks who understand covenant. See, when you run with the mentality and ideology of covenant, you will always think governmentally. You will always think governmentally and behave governmentally. So that with whatever you possess and with whatever you have, life is no more about the amount of things you possess. You may have them, but they can't have you, because your mind is set for governmental takeover. Is somebody hearing what I'm trying to say? So until we rise to become a generation of young people who think governmentally, even though we are here faced with things that will help us materially, please, I pray for you. May God settle your material needs so that you will stop thinking materially. Tell your neighbor, stop thinking materially. Tell him, start thinking governmentally. Well, I like to tell you the mystery. The moment you rise and start thinking and working governmentally, God himself will rise and settle your material needs. I know that. And so I want to round up by saying a few things. Our redemption is close. This nation is strategic spiritually. If there is anything our nation is known for, it's for her spiritual prowess. Oh, are you seeing what is happening with the seeds of God rising in our nation? Did you see what happened last week in the UK with our brother, Pastor Jerry? Did you see it? Did you see what's happening all over the world? Did you look at them? Some of them are seated here, worshipers. Look at our brother Prince. God bless you. Are you seeing what is going on? Excuse me. Are you seeing what is going on? Now, can I tell you, this thing is not activity. Hey. Am I talking to somebody here? This thing is not activity. This thing is a precursor, is a preparation, is a betting process. Something is about to happen. See it from that perspective. See it from that perspective. That is what makes you a covenant young person. Why am I saying this? Our destiny as a nation is powerful. We are a spiritual nation. Our destiny is also spiritual. And so we must begin to operate spiritually. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We must begin to operate spiritually in order to recover things. A few months ago, the Lord met me. I had finished a meeting in South Africa, and so I decided to go over. I was in Angola precisely. I was in Angola, and that night I could not sleep. When the word of the Lord was heavy in my ears, I had to pick up my lines. I started linking up friends all over the world whom I have, and I said to them, see what the Lord is telling me now. I operate in the office of the prophetics. So sometimes the Lord comes to me by night and begins to make certain things practically clear that you have never heard anywhere. He will come and drop it. And once he drops it, I send it out to people. It's not for the media. I send it out to those whom I know is headed. There are intercessors that holds the nation. Are you hearing what I'm saying? There are intercessors that speak about the nation and host the nation. I will send it to them and say, see what the Lord is saying. It won't be long. What I said will start trending. It will start rising. It will become a rising voice. I'll say, yes, it doesn't. That's my responsibility. I'm a watchman. So you just keep watching. Listen carefully. Listen. I've been worried recently. Every Christian who has covenant in mind ought to be worried about the situation of our nation. If you are not worried, something is wrong with you. If you are not worried, something is what? Wrong with you. And so, the burden. And it's not just to be worried. I've been calling upon the name of the Lord. Lord, what would you have us do? Where are we getting it wrong? What do we need to know? So that day, it was in Angola. That evening, I was in my room. I had finished the meetings. I came back, and few friends had left. So I went in. I felt him coming. He came in. I knew that the master is here. So I stopped everything, shut down my systems, and I went down. And I was in that meditation until midnight. And he spoke to me. So in the process of the meditation, the burden that was heaviest in my heart rose. I said, God, when is our redemption coming? How do we know? And he said, when did I leave your nation? When did I depart from the nation? I told him, I don't know. I said, Lord, I don't know. He said, when did I exit your nation? He said, go and find out. He said to me that it was in 1977 when we imported all the black arts and black idols and celebrated idolatry. And there were many mystical things that were done. For it was a national honor to Baal. The name is Baal and Ashtaroth. Baal, Ashtaroth, and Molech. I had to go and start studying the kind of things that came into Nigeria in 1977, first tax 77, and I found out that it was three things that came in: Baal, Ashtaroth, and Molech. And I found out that these three things is what leads to the fall of Israel. What led to the fall of Israel? I said, that is what led to your fall. My glory left, and I had the church as my representation, staying in the land and holding forth. And he said, 50 years later, I will return if you are ready. When is 50 years? 2027. Are you hearing me? 2027. Now, the question is, are we ready? The Lord said I should ask the church, are they ready? Now, hear me. In 2027, there's going to be an election again. Yes, we're going to have an election. And that'll be 50 years after First Act 77. Are we ready? Now, do we know what we ought to do? So he said to me, what ought ye to do between now and then, knowing that there is a possibility of your jubilee in 2027? Be on your feet. Be on your feet. My time is up. My time is up. I wanted to teach more, but my time is up. Let's work with the time. I'll come back again. What preparation are we making? We have 11 failed constitutions in our country. 11. I can give you each of them and the dates. Up until 1999, which is the 11th one. 11 failed constitution. 12 is governmental number. So the 12th one is supposed to enthrone government. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? The battle that the young man, Goodluck Jonathan, faced was not merely political. It was spiritual. He attempted to give birth to the 12th constitution. And that 12th constitution would have been our redemption. And you saw how all of the realms rose and aborted it. Until today, certain people who are agitating, they will tell you, go and bring out that document. Do you remember? Do you hear them say it? Oh my God. Do you hear them say it? Now, we are not thinking politically. We are thinking spiritually. Oh, these young people are looking at me somehow. What I'm saying in essence is that your existence as a Nigerian, you should think governmentally and spiritually. So, tie up everything to the realm of the spirit and bring interpretation so that we can be said of our day and time that we are the sons of Issachar who had what? Understanding of the times and knew what Israel ought to do. Now the question is, how ready are we? So, from that day, I found out that with all the quagmire and battle that we have faced, we should ignore the battle and strategically understand where God is going. Can you hear me? From that day, I even started praying for our president. And I said, God, if this 50 will be our jubilee, then it means that this one will be the instrument you will use to prepare the land. Now, hear me. Is the land not getting prepared? It's getting prepared in a hard way. Our brains are resetting. And people are crying. And you say the country is difficult. Don't worry. That means that system may be necessary to teach you what you ought to do. May be necessary. But again, it will be sad that a watching church is ignorant of what she ought to do in a time as this. Oh, I have to obey the system. I will stop.